Good morning, kindergarten. I'm back for reading time with Mrs. Billen, and yesterday we got to read for the first time our book, The Rainbow Fish, and we got to talk about sharing. Today, as we begin our book, we're going to look at some words called vocabulary. Vocabulary are special words within our book that we want to focus on. Today we're going to focus on 5 new vocabulary words, and I'm going to tell you what they mean. And then after we talk about our vocabulary words, we're going to try to find them inside the rainbow fish. So let's take a peek over here at our 5 new words. The first word that we're going to look at is the word wise. Wise. The word wise means smart. So if you see the little boy, he's pointing to his glasses and he has a light bulb. The word wise means smart. The next word that we're going to look at is the word shocked. If we see this little girl in the picture, we can see how she's feeling. Shocked. She has her hand over her mouth and her eyes are very large. The word shocked means a sudden feeling, to be shocked. Our next word is admire. In this photo, we see a little girl and her mom, and she's looking up at her mom. If you admire someone, you look up to them in delight. Admire. Our fourth word today is the word shimmer. Shimmer. If we look at our pictures, we see lots of glitter. Shimmer means to shine with a flickering light. To shimmer. And our last word that we're going to talk about today is the word glide. Glide. And in our picture, we see 2 fish inside a river, and the word glide means to move smoothly without effort, to be able to move like these fish are moving in the water. Glide. All right. Let's get started on our book. The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. Now remember, every time we hear one of our new vocabulary words, I want you to give me a blink sign with your hand so I know that you hear one of our 5 new vocabulary words. Here we go. The rainbow fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to the deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare and the octopus emerged from the darkness. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves had told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather particular feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shiny scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Good job finding all the new vocabulary in our book today. We'll see you tomorrow.